Intrenchment Creek Park is a beautiful public green space in Southwest DeKalb County, Georgia. Located just minutes from East Atlanta Village and I-285, it contains a surprisingly large and diverse ecosystem that is home to many creatures, both big and small. For years, many have enjoyed walking its scenic soft trails and observing the wildlife in its natural habitat. Especially due to its proximity to more urban areas, this forested land provides immense ecological value to the surrounding community. The park itself also provides great recreational and educational value. There aren't a lot of other places like it that exist so close to the city, making it a special and irreplaceable place. Intrenchment Creek Park provides the unique opportunity to explore nature without having to make a trip out to the country. And while it still has room for improvement, the value of this park to our community cannot be overstated. Despite this, a dark shadow hangs over this land. Just south of the park is Blackhall Studios, a movie production company hungry to expand their facilities. Enabled by DeKalb County officials, Blackhall is already acting like they own our park by closing it off from the public for their movie shoots. But that's not the worst of it. It's been revealed that Blackhall intends to take our beautiful park in exchange for this. This idea to give our publicly owned park away to this private corporation was held by not only Blackhall's CEO Ryan Millsap and his hired developer Jay Scott of Green Rock Partners. In fact, this was all happening behind our backs under the initiative of our very own publicly elected officials, including DeKalb CEO Michael Thurman and DeKalb Commissioner Larry Johnson. In November of 2018, it came to light that a letter had been sent from the office of CEO Michael Thurman asking for the blessing of the Arthur M. Blank Foundation, the donor who generously gave the land to the public for use as parkland. This initiative was all a secret hidden from public view until we sounded the alarm. Perhaps they would have preferred it stay hidden from public view. Perhaps this is because the land is legally protected for the public under the Trust for Public Land, and keeping it a secret would have been much easier. The illegal nature of the initiative itself certainly wasn't enough to dissuade them from pursuing it. When it became clear that we needed to take action, we and advocates from other environmental organizations, like the South River Watershed Alliance, joined together to put a stop to this and formed Stop the Swap. Through 2019, we spread the word by engaging the community, attending Board of Commissioners meetings, speaking at public events, starting a successful petition, hosting potlucks, and more. We even expanded our mission for the region by crystallizing the larger vision for a regional park, an idea whose time has come. South River Park, Atlanta's next great regional park. A vision shared with us by some notable people, including Ryan Gravel of Beltline fame, who has spoken out about the value and importance of preserving what's left of our urban green spaces. Here we see an unprecedented but fleeting opportunity to do the right thing for ourselves and future generations. The time to act is now. Despite the overwhelming community support for protecting and preserving our park, and despite being told over and over again by many people, Thurman, Johnson, Millsap, and Scott have stubbornly refused to consider our pleas. Even George Dusenberry, Georgia Director of the Trust for Public Land, the one person who is supposed to ensure the legal protection of this land, has decided to take their side over the people's. It's almost as if these men never intended to take our perspective into account at all, and were planning on fulfilling their agenda regardless. In September of 2019, it came to light that they are indeed choosing to move forward with their plan in the face of public outcry. Thanks to their bad attitudes and the power of their positions, our efforts have been unable to put a stop to the madness of their sheer greed. By the time you view this, the wildlife featured in this video may already be dead or displaced and replaced with a parking lot full of warehouses, just as they intended all along. Yet, not all hope is lost. As of the making of this video, there is a fundraiser for legal help to properly research what recourse we the people have left in this situation. And beyond that, there is another story just on the other side of Intrenchment Creek. The old Atlanta prison farm. For years, Save the Old Atlanta Prison Farm has been giving tours and advocating for this Atlanta-owned public property to be cleaned up, turned into a park, and made available for public use. For years, we've been promoting the vision of a large regional park in this historically neglected and abused area of unincorporated Atlanta. For years, we've been advocating for the idea of making it a hub for a regional network of trails. No matter how hard or discouraging the Intrenchment Creek Park issue has been, we still hold on to the vision of the South River Park. Even when they bulldoze a large swath of our public park, some of the forest will remain. And we will still include Intrenchment Creek as part of the larger vision. We don't want to lose sight of why we formed Save the Old Atlanta Prison Farm in the first place. We will continue fighting the good fight to protect our urban forests. We will continue to give tours and advocate. The Old Atlanta Prison Farm is over 300 acres, ripe for conversion to a park. The land is also home to much diverse wildlife. And we hope that the city of Atlanta has a better chance of seeing the vision than DeKalb County has at this time. The South River Park vision is strong among many environmental organizations and advocates across the city. And we will continue to need all the help we can get to bring this vision into manifestation. Atlanta is known as a green city due to its excellent tree canopy. But greedy developers and politicians seem hell-bent on destroying what's left of our legacy. Can we help our community leaders see the light? That depends on you and me. We must continue to spread the word and write and call our representatives in the hope that they will actually represent us. And if they don't, we must elect those who will. At the time of the making of this video, the 2020 elections are just around the corner. It will be the next major opportunity to make our voices heard, and we need to elect people who actually listen, actually care, actually do their job. In this time of climate change disaster, we cannot afford to wait any longer. The time to act is now. Locally, there are thousands of us, those who care about our environment and acknowledge its importance to our very lives. We need trees to breathe. And we won't stop fighting for our right to breathe or our children's right to breathe. Not now and not ever. Onward we will go.